Good evening, folks, and welcome to Live Yelp. I just visited Burger King and got a Whopper. I mobile ordered it. The app asked me for how much mayo, ketchup, and mustard I want on it. And I asked for no mayo, light mustard, and regular ketchup on my Whopper. And I went over to the Burger King, which is a block away, and they gave me the sandwich in about 2 minutes. I made the order at 6:32, the mobile order. I walked into the store at 6:35, and I was back with the sandwich by 6:40. I opened it up and took one bite of it and discovered it was totally dry. They had put the lettuce, tomato, onions on like they were supposed to, but there was no mustard or ketchup. And they didn't put the receipt in the bag. So I turned around and walked the block back to Burger King, and I asked them for a receipt, 2 packets of ketchup, and a packet of mustard. I was just going to add the ketchup and mustard myself. But as soon as I said to the girl who had prepared the burger that there was no ketchup and mustard on it, she grabbed the bag out of my hands and opened it up, unwrapped the burger, took the top off the bun from the burger that I had already taken a bite out of to make sure that there was no ketchup and mustard, and then told me, "We'll remake your sandwich." I'm like, you didn't have to remake it. Now you do, because you took it apart and threw half the lettuce and tomatoes off it. But all I wanted was the receipt and a couple of packets of ketchup and a packet of mustard. And the burger was still hot at that time. Well, I received the remade sandwich at 7:05. She kept me waiting there almost 20 minutes to remake the sandwich. And when I got it, it was correctly made. But the first bag had napkins in it. When she trashed the original sandwich, she trashed the bag with the napkins and didn't put any napkins in the bag. And didn't give me the receipt, which was the first thing that I had asked for. And actually, the only reason that I really returned to the store was because I needed the receipt. Because if she hadn't given me the ketchup and mustard packets, I have ketchup and mustard where I'm eating it, and I could have just took it out of the refrigerator and put it on. The only reason for asking for the ketchup and mustard was because I was there anyway to get the receipt. I opened up the bag in the store and discovered I still didn't have the receipt. She had to get the manager to print the duplicate receipt. I get the receipt, I come back, I open it up, the sandwich is perfect, but there's no napkins in the bag. And the burger is cold. So she took a hot burger away from me and gave me a cold one. And made me wait 20 minutes for it. That's service. If she hadn't been so tyrannical and insistent that she had put the mustard and ketchup on it before ripping it apart to look at it and see that she hadn't, I would have had a hot sandwich. They wouldn't have had to waste all those resources. I would have been out of there with the 2 ketchup packets and a mustard packet in my receipt, and I would have been able to get the sandwich back here when it was still hot and eat it. Instead, they wasted resources by trashing a sandwich with 1 bite taken out of it and having to give me a whole new one. And gave me a less well-prepared sandwich because the burger was cold. All because she was so tyrannical that she had to prove to herself that she made a mistake and couldn't take my word for it. And couldn't just give me the 2 ketchup packets and 1 mustard packet that I asked for. She had to remake the whole sandwich. Or she had to tear it apart to see that she had made a mistake. So she had no choice but to remake the sandwich. In the meantime, I had to wait an extra half hour to eat my dinner. Plus, she committed a health code violation because she didn't change her gloves after she touched the sandwich that I had taken a bite out of before preparing the next order. Now see, this is a microcosm of the problems with government, the problems with society in general. That everybody's so cocksure of themselves that they can't listen and do what customer, or in case of government, what the taxpayer requests. That they have to go about things their way, even if it means wasting, in this case, Burger King's, but in the case of government, you are in my tax resources. And if people would be a little bit less cocksure and just listen to what the customer, or the taxpayer in the case of government, is saying, it would save a tremendous amount of resources, or tax money. How much extra do you think you're paying for every Whopper you buy? Because burger flippers across the country are doing exactly what this woman did.